Hey everybody, it's Caleb. I know it's been months since I posted the last video. Actually, I looked it up last night, it's been 10 months. So, lots changed. We moved, sold the farm, had a baby. Still don't have a shop. Those of you who've watched the shed renovation videos, y'all know that I lost the shop when I sold the farm, and I got to post an update on that, on the shed renovation stuff. But got a shop in the makings. Have the piers concreted in, the pads leveled off, just waiting on dry weather. I do not feel like stomping around in the mud if I'm not getting paid to do it. So I'm waiting on dry weather. But as far as videos, I'm hoping to post videos more frequently. I'm probably going to post videos of the shop build as well, but I'm wanting to post more videos. Partially, one motivation to get more videos posted, there is a event in Sikeston, Missouri in September called the No Name Nationals. It's a car show, drag race. Anybody can go as a spectator, but in order to go to participate, you need to have 500 subscribers minimum. So I figured, why not use that for motivation? Get stuff done on my Duster and get more videos posted. If I get the subscriptions, cool. And go out there and enter the drag race just for fun. I've only drag raced my Duster 2 different times, Mo Party 21 and Mo Party 2022. So other than that, I mean, it's fun, but if I don't get the subscriptions, I can always go as a spectator, drive the car out, have a good time anyway. But so this video is sort of an announcement for that. And also, I never really did a walk around video of my Duster. It is in the gender reveal video that we did for our daughter before our daughter was born. The car looks the same as it did in that, aside from the driver's door. And I'll flip this around and show you all the car. So here's the car sitting in our garage. Like I said, we don't have a shop. I don't have a shop, so it's sat. I haven't touched the car, haven't driven it in probably 2 months, because the last time I went to drive it, I got in, battery was dead. Well, the brakes had been soft the last couple months. I'd have to pump them a little bit. And the last time I went to drive it, battery was dead, so I got the jumper cables hooked up to it, jumped the battery, and fired it up, saw the passenger front tire was low, so I went to pull it up to the garage to air up the tire. Hit the brake pedal, pedal goes to the floor, and no brakes. So it's like, great. I guess I'm not driving the Duster today. Backed it back into the parking spot, and it's sat there since. That was probably 6 weeks ago. So next project that I do on this thing is, I believe one of the rear wheel cylinders is leaking, is why the brakes have been going soft. So I got a Motive power bleeder, the catch can, and the adapter to go onto my master cylinder. I've never used one of these, but I've heard really good reviews, watched the videos on them. So I'm excited to see how that does. I also have new plug wires to put on it. So I'm hoping to get that done this week and get the car back on the road, because it's a blast to drive. It's nothing great power-wise. Like I said, it's a 72 Duster. It was a 318 car. Pretty sure it was an automatic. Had a 4-speed tunnel and pedals in it when I got it, but a previous owner had hacked out the tunnel with a torch. So I put a 96 5.9 Magnum in it, with the front cover and front accessories off of the 318 that was in it. Put a carbureted intake on it. Put the 318. The headers were actually in the car. The valve covers are off the 318. I did add, can't see it down there, right there's a tag, but I did add a Hemi-Denny HDK front suspension. It's got coilover suspension, rack and pinion steering, power steering. That suspension raised the motor 3/4 inch to get more ground clearance to drop it lower. It's got 2-inch drop Mustang 2 spindles, 13-inch 99 to 04 Mustang Cobra disc brakes on the front. I'm running 99 to 04 Mustang Bullet wheels on it that actually came off of a Mustang that my wife had several years ago. Aside from that, the car looks exactly like it did when I bought it back in 2014. Drove down to Georgia to get the car. Not Georgia, North Carolina. Drove down to North Carolina to pick up the car. It was a B5 blue car. This I don't think is original paint, but inside the trunklet is original paint still. Here you can see there's B5 blue. I think I counted up, if you count rust, I think there's 11 colors on this car. But had the dual scoops, shark tooth grill, and like I said, aside from the wheels and the decal and the headlights, the exterior looks identical to how I picked it up. It sat outside for 20 years in North Carolina. And the reason I had to have it the most, or the reason I had to have it at 72 the most, was the 1-year tail lights. In my opinion, the best looking tail lights that ever came in a Duster. Unfortunately, nobody makes these. So they're becoming really hard to find nice tail lights. So hopefully I never do anything to mess these up. And if I do, I know of a company that I can get a custom set made, but they're like $2 grand. So I'm sure that won't happen. Interior, I had this bezel laser cut by a local metal shop. The AX15 5-speed that I'm running doesn't have a spot for a speedometer gear, so I'm running a GPS for my speedometer. Equus, I think that's how you pronounce it. Gauges, nothing fancy. I want to redo the whole dash sometime. 2015 center console from a 2015 Challenger. The bezel doesn't fit because of where the shifter comes up through. I need to make a remote linkage, remote shifter. Fix that. Bucket seats out of a 98 Chrysler Sebring convertible. Seat belts built into the seats. Really comfortable seats. This car rides and drives like an absolute dream. My wife has a 2015 Charger, just a V6, but frankly, I would, as far as ride goes, I would take this thing probably over the Charger. Charger is quieter. I do have all new weather stripping to put in the car. I need to finish putting sound deadening in and put carpet in, but this is it. If anybody has any questions about the car, anything that I've done to it, want to see anything specifically up close or anything like that, feel free to post a comment. But like I said, it's gonna try to get more videos out, and just shoot for the No Name Nationals. Like I said, if I don't get the subscriptions, I can go out as a spectator. Oh, I guess one cool story about the car. Some of y'all might recognize the car. Some of y'all recognize it from 4abodiesonly.com. But some of y'all might recognize it because at Mo Party this last year, Derek Bieri from Vice Grip Garage was there, and he chose this car as his favorite car at the show, and I made it into an episode of Vice Grip Garage. So that was by far the highlight of my weekend and one of the highlights of my year last year. So that was really cool. But and I might throw the link to that episode into the description here too, just to, if any of y'all want to go check it out. But I think that's about all I have to say. So feel free to like, subscribe, share, whatever. Y'all know the drill. And I'm hoping to get more content posted, whether it be working on this thing or, like I said, I'm gonna put my shop build. I'm gonna try to record that and put updates of that on my channel as well. So.